ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kitabhshala, a series crafted for talented and ambitious individuals keen on boosting their wisdom and knowledge portfolio. If diving into books feels like a challenge, you are in the right place. Today, I will break down the 7 key lessons from the book The 100-Mile Diet in under 7 minutes. The 100-Mile Diet by Alisa Smith and J.B. MacKinnon reads like a captivating food adventure diary. In 2007, the authors embarked on a unique challenge to consume only items sourced within a 100-mile radius of their Vancouver home for an entire year. The book chronicles their highs and lows as they delve into the intricacies of eating hyper-locally. The narrative begins with a revelation about the environmental impact of our food choices, prompting the authors to minimize their carbon footprint through his experiment. Throughout the year-long journey, Smith and MacKinnon take readers along as they scour for food within the 100-mile bubble, relying on local farmers, markets, and ingenious strategies to meet their dietary needs. The books serve as a thought-provoking exploration of the connection between food, sustainability, and the environment, offering a fresh perspective on conscious eating and local sourcing. Here are 7 galvanizing lessons from this book. Lesson number 1. Food awareness. The 100-Mile Diet book encourages readers to raise their awareness about the origins of their food. The author shed light on the typically overlooked journey that food takes from the farm to the table. This reflection prompts a deeper appreciation for the sources of our sustenance, highlighting the environmental and social implications of our food choices. By advocating for a more localized approach to eating, the book aims to connect individuals with the food production process, fostering a greater understanding of the environmental impact of our dietary decisions. Ultimately, this book promotes a mindful and conscientious approach to food consumption that extends beyond mere sustenance to encompass a broader awareness of the interconnected systems supporting our nourishment. Lesson number 2. Environmental impact. This book underscores the significant environmental impact of the global food industry. The book emphasizes the environmental consequences of transporting food over long distances and highlights the benefits of consuming locally produced food. By choosing food sources closer to home, individuals can contribute to reducing carbon emissions associated with transportation. The book also advocates for sustainable agricultural practices, promoting a more ecologically friendly approach to food production. In essence, it encourages readers to recognize the role of their food choices in the broader context of environmental sustainability, urging a shift towards more environmentally conscious and locally sourced diets to mitigate the ecological footprint of the global food system. Lesson number 3. Community connection. In this book, the authors highlight the significance of building connections with local farmers and producers. The authors stress that by actively engaging with the individuals responsible for growing their food, readers can develop a stronger sense of community. This direct interaction fosters a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by local agriculture and creates a more personal connection to the sources of one's sustenance. The book encourages readers to appreciate the human aspect of food production, promoting a sense of solidarity with local communities involved in the agriculture process. In doing so, it not only supports local economies but also strengthens the bond between the consumers and the people responsible for cultivating the food they eat. Lesson number 4. Seasonal eating. In this book, the authors grapple with the limitations imposed by seasonal availability, prompting them to appreciate the natural rhythm of local food production. This exploration leads to a heightened awareness of the seasonal diversity of fresh local produce. By embracing the ebb and flow of nature's cycles, readers are encouraged to adjust their eating habits in harmony with the changing seasons. This shift towards seasonal eating not only connects individuals more closely with the agricultural calendar, but also promotes a more sustainable and environmentally friendly approach to food consumption. The book encourages a mindful and appreciative attitude towards the natural bounty offered by each season, fostering a deeper connection with the local environment and the cyclical nature of food production. Lesson number 5. Creative cooking. In this book, the author showcases creative cooking as they navigate the constraints of a limited geographic food radius. Readers gain insights into innovative cooking methods, discovering new recipes that make the most of locally available ingredients. The book highlights the richness of local flavors and encourages readers to experiment with creative approaches to cooking. This exploration of culinary creativity not only adds variety to meals but also fosters an appreciation for the diverse taste offered by local and seasonal produce. The emphasis on creative cooking serves as an inspiration for readers to adapt and experiment in their own kitchens, make the most of the available resources within their local food radius. Lesson number 6. Consumer choice. The 100-Mile Diet book challenges readers to critically evaluate the impact of their consumer choices on both global and local food systems. The book encourages a shift towards mindful and responsible food consumption, urging individuals to consider the broader implication of their dietary decisions. By advocating for a more localized and sustainable approach to eating, the author prompts readers to recognize the role they play in shaping the food industry through their purchasing habits. This emphasis on consumer choices highlights the potential for individuals to contribute to positive change by making informed and ethical decisions about the food they buy and consume. Ultimately, the book inspires readers to be more conscious consumers and to consider the environmental, social, and economic aspects of their food choices they do. Lesson number 7. Personal transformation. Throughout the 100-Mile Diet book, both the authors share their personal journey of growth and transformation. The challenges they face in adhering to the 100-mile radius diet leads to a profound understanding of themselves, their relationship with food, and their connection to the environment. The book serves as a narrative of personal evolution, detailing how the author's perspectives, habits, and values undergo significant shifts through their experience. This emphasis on personal transformation highlights the power of consciously engaging with one's food choices and the environment. By sharing their journey, the author inspires readers to reflect on their own relationships with food and the potential for growth through mindful and intentional living. In conclusion, the 100-Mile Diet is not just a memoir of a culinary experiment, but a thought-provoking exploration of the broader issues surrounding food production, consumption, and sustainability. It urges readers to question their own food choices and consider the environmental and social implications of what they eat. The author's engaging narrative and practical insights make this book a compelling read for anyone interested in the intersection of food sustainability and conscious living. Think of this book as your treasure chest of knowledge, but here's the twist. It's not just about stuffing your brain. It's about unleashing that wisdom into your life. Books are not just givers, they are transformers. It's not what you take from a book, but what book magic draws from you. It's time to turn those insights into action. Thank you and see you in the next video.